In this illustration of an AT trend, I want to show you what I mean by eyeballing a chart. It means it's quickly scanning through charts, and when you start seeing red lines dominating or blue lines dominating, it gives you a clue and an alert what you should trade. There's momentum in the market and what side you should be trading from. Then you've got to just do a quick analysis and say, okay, are we in a full episode or are we just in an AT trend? And I've got to now look for some time frame where I can get in on an AT ladder. So that's really all it is. It's a quick scan of a chart, as I show you in the following. And if you follow my logic and what I'm telling you, you'll be able to pick out trading opportunities. And sometimes when an episode and an AT trend coincide, a really high probability trading opportunity. So let's take a look at an illustration and you'll see what I mean. Here's another illustration of using AT trends to tell you what side of the market to trade. This is a 5-minute Euro-dollar chart, October 4, 2022. And in it, you see a bunch of red lines attempt to take this out. Successful, ran some stops. Again, trying to form another top. It looks like the market is again trying to take this out. But if you zoom it, and that's the key to when you on these charts, you zoom it here, all you see are red lines. Again, an attempt to form a top failing. So it tells you that that's the side to be trading. Now we had to move up, a correction down, move up, little correction. So really this episode started here. The AT trend probably started somewhere down here. These lines are since no longer being updated. But if you went to a 15-minute chart, again, you're seeing all red lines dominating. Ladder here, the episode probably started over here, this episode. Not down here, but the AT trend started over here. And the trend line is indicated, drawn off the low here. Now if you go to a 30-minute chart, you see red lines dominating. Again, on a 1-hour chart, red lines dominating, although you had this whole period of consolidation in here. So the point here is that when you look at these charts and you see all red lines, it tells you the risk is on the upside. Now, does it mean you jump in and buy? No, you look for a ladder pattern. In this case, the ladder pattern is here that you can join on, but that's where your episode is. So sometimes an episode and AT trends coincide. When they do, it's just a very strong indicator that you can jump on that move almost anywhere, and the preceding line should hold. When you see a little bit noise in between, at that point, you be a little more selective. And then when you see an opportunity, for example, here or here, and you start building lines to the upside, that tells you you can join in over there. So just differentiate between an AT trend and AT episode, but an AT trend does tell you what is the weak side, what's the strong side, and whether one side is dominating. When all you see are red lines or blue lines, tells you really should be trading from the long side, and that's where the market is out of balance. And in that case, just have to use all the strategies that I've showed you in the AT trading guide to find a ladder at some time frame that you can join in. But you see here is a good illustration of how an AT trend tells you when the risk is pointed in one direction or another and what side you can trade. And once again, if you can identify the side to trade, it's more than half the battle in becoming a successful trader.